Sexy motherfucker, you the baddest one. That's you, honey. Hey, my name is Chinwé, and welcome back to the Rich Witch Show. Whoa, it's the Rich Witch Show, where we make the magic of life. What's up to all my rich witches and rich wizards out there in Weezy Wonderland? I missed y'all. Welcome back to the Rich Witch Show, where we make the magical practical. My name is Chinwé, aka Chinweezy, aka Madam Weezy, aka Let Rich Wish, and you are now tuned in to episode 14 of the Rich Witch Show, where we're going to be talking about what the self-abuse is. Okay, I would like to think that I have coined this term. Okay, with my ninth house stellium, I create my own philosophies and terminologies. Okay, so let's go to school. Let's go to school. Shout out to all the kids, all the teachers, all the big kids, college kids that's in school right now. I'm sending y'all lots of love and focused and crown chakra energy to help you. And also throat chakra is coming through real heavy, the color blue. We got some impromptu messages. What up, Archangel Michael? You are heavily protected at this time. I want to keep my glasses on, but it's so hot that I'm sweating, and this is an impromptu message coming through right now. First of all, I want to thank the ancestors. Thank you, Archangel Michael. We already did all that. Okay, we just rolling along. Okay, so let's get into planet power right now. You know I'm always dropping something. Impromptu message for the month of August, for Leo season, the remainder of Leo season, because we're actually getting close to rounding it out, closing it out, and y'all know what comes after Leo season. Motherfucking big Virgo energy. Okay, so also the moon is in Virgo right now. I'm still getting heavy Venus in Virgo, heavy pink vibes. So what was I saying? Things are heating up. Things are heating up, particularly with that Venus in Virgo and all this pink and this love, honey, in your love department. Don't be afraid to try new things in love. Don't be afraid to go back to your whole phase. Some of us, I know personally for me, I had a very enjoyable hoe phase. It lasted a very long time as well. But you may be going back to your hoe phase with someone that you love, or with people that you actually love. There's a lot of falling in love. Falling. You know what? Okay, so here are the songs that's been coming to me. There's a lot coming out right now because I have not seen y'all. So just bear with me. It's all going to come together. You know that. Baddest, Young Blue, Chris Brown, 2 Chainz. Love that fucking song. Okay, you are the baddest. And in the song he says, I'm trying to fall in love. That's what a lot of people are doing right now, is we trying to fall in love. So even though you might be feeling compelled to do this whole phase thing, I just want you to know you want to be a hoe for the right person, for the person that deserves it, for the person that's reciprocating it. With all this awakening and moving forward, it's hard to just give of your body. So if you've been sexually frustrated, the Rich Witch is just here to let you know that I hear you, I feel you, and I see you. But just know that things are heating up in the month of August, and you are coming across a partner, a long-term committed partner that you can trust and really fuck with and be nasty with, which is the best part of it all. And so we just had this Lions Gate portal from August the 8th to August the 12th, and I just want to shout out Sirius Star family, because they have really just been really coming through for the girl. I love my Sirius Star. If you don't know, that's our spiritual sun. It is 25 times larger than the sun that we actually see. The Sirius Star is where we hold where the Akashic records are held. So if you ever want to do soul retrieval, or you want to go back and go visit different time periods of your life and understand why you have certain phobias or why you're drawn to certain things, you would talk to Sirius about that. And so maybe there's some information. We've got a channel message coming through. Also Egypt, heavy on the Egyptian vibes here, which we talked about in the tarot course. Make sure you signed up for that. $4.99 a month. Come on, guys. $5 a month. Not even. It's $4.99. Cancel anytime. 14-day free trial. We are doing the tarot course there. New videos are uploaded weekly, and I'm really, really, really loving it and enjoying it. I want you to come and be a part of it. But yeah, so Sirius with the tarot and the Egyptian is what I was saying. So Sirius really wants you to ask questions about who you are and to really embrace who you are. There's a lot of first house energy, also a lot of Capricorn energy. So really, really, really embracing who who you are. I just watched JJ Constellation, and she said something about embracing your wild side. Okay, so as Leo season is phasing out, let that lion wake up. Let the lion wake up, which is probably where the hair inspo came from. I took down my braids and this was what was left. Let that loud sexual prowess, 8th house energy as well, let it out. Let it out, let it out, let it out, let it out, let it out. And you know, okay, this is another message for some other people. While you are waiting patiently on your true love to manifest, it is okay to engage with other people. I'm gonna go ahead and say that because somebody needs to hear that. I know you have your heart, you have your spirit, your soul set on your twin flame or whoever they may be. It is okay, it is safe to engage with other people, whatever that means for you. It will not taint the love that you and your twin flame have. It will not turn you off from this person. In fact, whatever you do with anybody else will just make you want them more. But there are still some itches that you need to scratch because there's a lot of creativity, root chakra too I'm getting. There's a lot of creativity that needs to flow. Get into exercise and get into running. Check on Capricorn energy. Keep up with the moon. We've got a full moon coming up at the end of the month in Aquarius, lightning revelations, and I really think sex is going to be really, really good for that. All right, so that's what we have for the next month from August the 8th to September the 9th, which is my birthday, 9/9. That's just what I'm getting over the next month. Things are really heating up. Sexual energy, let it out. Be the freak that you are, honey, okay? Sex is natural. It's a part of life. Animals do it, and we're animals. Y'all, it's hotter than fish grease. But thank you so much. That was Planet Power. All right, coming up next, we got this performance. It's called Go, Go, Go by your girl Chinwé. Keep it locked right here to the Rich Witch Show. Oh, you want your eggs and your bacon, but don't want to step up to the plate. Steady smashing potatoes, talking about it was a mistake. Oh, what you think? I'ma just take this bullshit that you serving me. Thought you would catch me when I fall, but all you do is leave. It's time to go, it's time to go, oh, oh. It's time to hit the dough, oh, oh. You such a hoe, you such a hoe, oh, oh. I bet your mama doesn't know, oh, oh. Well, actually, she probably do. And she's always defending you. But since you're allergic to telling the truth, I think we're through. A nigga, please. Asking for a second chance, you are such a skis. Can I keep it in your pants? Yeah, I put them up to sleep, 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 right where you belong. 6 feet deep, you are dead to me. Don't talk to me about no destiny, cause if we was destined to be, then you wouldn't have been at Destin Beach on spring break hanging with a freshman. They were just using you for freshmen. I don't play housewife, I'm not desperate, but look at you now. You're all on my line, hitting my line, but you wouldn't. All up in that candy caddy, talking about, yeah, call me daddy. Trifling and you lacking, but you'll never catch me slacking. Liar, liar, pants on fire, and you require a pacifier. And maybe a bedtime story about a princess who had her boyfriend eaten by a dragon cause she wasn't impressed. Do you get the gist yet? It's time to go, it's time to go, oh, oh. It's time to hit the dough, oh, oh. You such a hoe, you such a hoe, oh, oh. I bet your mama doesn't know. Hey, well, actually, she probably do. Cause she's always defending you. Hey, I think we're through. I think we're through. I think we're done. I don't know why. I thought you were the one. I bet your mama knows her son's a hoe. She's a hoe too. That's why she's always defending you. Yeah, I said it. Your mama's a hoe too. That's why she ain't saying nothing. You won't be shit like your damn daddy. Listen, your mama's a hoe. Thank you. Y'all give it up for Chinwé, not knowing them damn words. I love that song. Y'all know what time it is though. It's time to get real and heal. Give me some, give me some, give me some, yes. And Go 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 can be found on YouTube. It's on Chinwé's, my YouTube, my personal YouTube, and it's under Songs Don't Lie 2. And songs with a Z. It's called Go Go Go, and I made the beat on that too, y'all. I'm not big on making beats because I'm impatient, but I made that beat, and I be proud of my little beats. But why was that song chosen? Because it's time to go. It's time to go. Oh oh. It's time to hit the dough. Oh oh. And you know, I've been getting a lot of 8 of Cups in my readings too, as far as leaving. But the next line is, you such a hoe, you such a hoe, oh, oh. I bet your mama doesn't know, oh, oh. Well, actually, she probably do. And she's always defending you. Since you're allergic to telling the truth, I think we're through. So with that Aquarius energy and the truth is coming out. The truth is being set free. And your truth might just be some sexual energy. Listen. I'm horny. I have not been getting none. That's why I'm talking about sex a lot. That's usually how it goes. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna give it to you straight. So that way me and the universe is on the same page. And you are such a ho ho ho. Does your mama know? I don't know. But it's time to be a hoe. It's just that season. I can't explain to you. It's too hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. And when it's hot, you get in heat. And when you in heat, you need to release. A lot of Chris Brown. Anyway, let's talk about self-abuse. Let's get real and heal. Part of self-abuse, this is impromptu, this is not on here, is denying yourself of who you really, really are. That's self-abuse. If you're a very sexual and a very free person, if you like to have your titties out and dress half naked and have your stomach out even though it ain't a 6 motherfucking pack, then do you, boo. Do you. No more self-abuse. No more locked doors.
No more locked doors. Gracias.
No more locked doors. It's time to hit the door. Oh, open up the door and walk through it. You have done all of the preparation you can, but at some point you've got to go out into the world and show off that confidence, Leo energy, because you deserve that. You deserve to show off that body. You deserve to show off that voice. If you got a beautiful singing voice, sing everywhere you go for no reason. Dance. Show it off. Get lively. Get pumped. Like, no more self-abuse. No more keeping yourself down. No more beating yourself up. And even if there are certain things that you wanted to accomplish and you didn't get done that day, okay, you did the best you could. Like, I'm just so tired of talking down on myself. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of demeaning myself, saying that I am confused, or saying that I'm not good at this, or this person is a problem for me, or this type of situation, or this subject, or anything. I'm not smart, I'm not capable. Man, fuck that shit, man, for real. What we are concentrating with, and that's why self-abuse is for the whole month of August, because I totally understand, okay? And let me tell y'all my story. It's sit on down. It's story time. We just gonna leave the notebook where they at. No, we not, because I do need it. Just so frustrated. I'm just so over beating myself up. I really, really, really am. I'm so over giving a fuck. Honestly. I really am. That's the first thing I have on here. The way we speak to ourselves. Can you see that? The way we speak to ourselves. We gotta do better. Speak life over yourself. If you, and Neptune energy is coming through strong too. I've been doing hella readings. Shout out to everybody doing readings. Shout out to Plant-Based Bae. Shout out to my girl Stephanie. Yes, okay. Shout out to Nico Jackson. Shout out to JC. Shout out to everybody who's been fucking with me. BJ, Miss Stacy, my whole soul tribe. I just had to stop and say hello. Dr. Ferguson, J Cub, my nigga, my ride or die. I love you, bro. Yeah. Not bro, boo. I love you, boo. Always and forever. Anyway, I keep going on tangents because it's so hot. Stop talking down on yourself. That's pretty much it. Let me tell you where this came from. One day I was in New York with my mom, and I had went to the stores to get some things, and I got some extra things, and I didn't ask. I just assumed it was okay. And in a way, I was being a little sneaky. I was being just hoping, okay, well, if I get a couple extra things, maybe it'll be okay. But deep down, I knew I should have asked, but I did it anyway. So when I came back, my mom's like, oh, what'd you get? And I'm showing her, and she's like, you gotta let me know if you're getting extra stuff because I have a budget. And I don't mind you getting stuff, just let a nigga know. And I said, okay. But for some reason, that just felt really, 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 really bad. So I went to the roof, and I'm talking to myself, and I'm tapping. I'm like, yo, what's the motherfucking problem, son? Why am I feeling so bad, son? Like, why am I feeling so guilty? Why am I feeling like such a bad motherfucking person, son? You know what I'm saying? And anytime you're talking to yourself, anytime you're telling a story that's uncomfortable, anytime you upset and you talking out loud to yourself or anybody, please tap so you can break up those emotions. Even when you out and about in public, you could be under the table tapping your hand. Nobody has to know when you having a heated discussion or anything, okay? Things are getting heated. That's why you gotta have these tools. That's why you gotta stand your ground, okay? So anyway, I'm on the roof. I'm like, yo, I'm so disappointed in myself. And I said, what the fuck? Disappointment? Who the fuck am I to be disappointed in myself? Sometimes you gotta look yourself in the mirror. Sometimes you gotta talk to your ego and say, ego, who the fuck is you to be disappointed in me? I'm a rich witch. I'm a bad bitch. I'm a rich wizard. I'm doing everything I can. I'm doing the best that I can. You got to remind yourself, I'm doing the best that I can with what I have in this present moment. Okay? And that's what led me to really understand, really getting a look at myself. This may have been in February during that Aquarius energy, okay? Having that vision, these revelations. Getting into high spaces could be beneficial too. So Six Flags, getting on roofs, condos, penthouse suites, getting into high spaces is going to be really good for your crown chakra and getting those Aquarius like lightning revelations. Water, rainbow, rain as well, rainbows as well. So from that moment of me spending too much money without asking, making a simple mistake, I went into a whole spiral effect back to 2017 when I got fired from Streets. And it's like, I realized that I do that every single time that I make a mistake. I go back to a point in my life where I feel like I failed tremendously, and I start beating myself up for every subsequent decision that I've ever made, and it was horrible. Do you understand like the intricacies of the wiring of self-doubt and self-condemnation and self-abuse? Do you understand? I really hope this is coming across clearly, because I'm really just fired up, and I really just want us to stop belittling ourselves. And that's the thing that irritates me about religion, and this is why I go so hard for my spirituality, because religion just takes all your power away. I'm not worthy of God's love. I'm not deserving of God's forgiveness. I'm not deserving. What the fuck does that even mean? Yes, you are. If you are a part of God, you're gonna tell God God's not worthy of something? No, then why would you not be worthy of something? And my mom always said that religion teaches fear, and religion teaches this lack of worth, and we have got to get over it. And that's why we're in the age of Aquarius now, because we're coming out of that age of Pisces where there was this strict traditional hierophant energy into something brand new, where we don't condemn ourselves, where we are worthy, where we are powerful, we are magician, and we co-create. We co-create. It doesn't mean that we do it all ourselves and we think that we do it all. No, we understand this is a co-creation. I understand that I'm getting things telepathically and they manifest in the reality because I speak it. I understand that things are on its way to me. That's why it comes up in my brain. That's why I speak it. That's why I want it. And that's how it comes to me faster. It's a co-creation. It's not something you wait around working on. They tell you faith without works is dead. That's co-creation. If you have to do your part while you're waiting on the universe or God or Jesus to do their part, bitch, that's co-creation, because we meeting halfway. Y'all not even hearing y'allself. And see, that should be irritating me too, because y'all don't even hear y'allself. Y'all don't hear yourself on the religion. You don't hear yourself on the self-abuse. You don't hear yourself. Exalt yourself. Celebrate yourself. And that's why I'm turning up, getting heated up for my birthday. I don't know what's going down for my birthday, y'all, but I know it's major. My birthday month, my birthday week is a celebration of a goddess. Just how we celebrate Jesus' birthday, I celebrate my birthday like that because I am a goddess too. That's why I tell y'all a million times, I don't identify as Christian because I don't worship another man. Jesus was a man. He just happened to be more woke and aware than the rest of us at an earlier age, but he was just like you and me. celebrate yourself. Okay, you don't celebrate your birthdays, but exalt yourself no matter what your preference is. You've got to stop talking so negatively. I'm done with the self-abuse. So anyway, from that moment on the roof, I went into a whole writing, and I have a book written, y'all. It's just not ready yet. And it details all of these experiences because some people need to see it. And you know, my writing is, y'all know I'm a hell of a writer, so it probably will come through differently in the writing as well. I'm just putting that out there. But also tarot course, I'm being told to say that. A mistake. So I looked up the etymology from that. To misunderstand or misinterpret. That was it. It was just a misunderstanding. And I've been receiving that message too, especially communicating with my twin flame and not communicating with my twin flame. Where even though I can feel the energy, we both can feel the energy, there's still a lack of communication. And when there's a lack of communication, that creates misunderstandings. Please embody the color blue, pink, purple, red. Blue, pink, purple, and red. The throat chakra for the blue, the purple for the crown, pink for that heart, and red for your root. Okay? Those are really important colors. But misunderstanding, misinterpretation, that's all it is. And oftentimes there's a misunderstanding between you and the universe, you and yourself. Universe is very clear. It's us. And that's why humans make mistakes, because our human side is just trying to figure it out. That's all. And that's okay. Failure. You know what a failure means? To stumble, not to fall. Come on, somebody. Wasn't we just talking about falling? Oh my God. And then in the song, it also says, thought you would catch me when I fall, but all you do is leave. Y'all get the play on words. You feel me? Fall, leaves. Okay. Falling gives off this energy of lack of control. Like the Fool card, new energy, you're just jumping off. So we got to transmute that falling into stumbling. Okay, we got to transmute the falling into stumbling. Even if you're falling in love, let's change it into stumbling, because there's going to be mistakes, there's going to be hiccups in the communication, there's going to be misunderstandings, it's going to be a rough, bumpy road. So you stumble. But no more Nine of Wands energy, no more hurdles, none of that shit. And if you start to feel that way, this is what I need you to say. Sometimes I fail, but I always learn a lesson. Mistakes are okay. They are a blessing. Sometimes I fail, but I always learn a lesson. Mistakes are okay. They are indeed a blessing. So your assignment is to tap and find out what it is that you're beating yourself up for. Please write this down. This is a journal assignment. Now I have this on the screen. What are you beating yourself up for? And what all have you accomplished since that incident? Those two things. What are you beating yourself up for? So for instance, for me, like I told you, I was beating myself up for leaving streets. And just that whole time frame, a lot of different things happened during streets, and when things didn't work out in subsequent years, I blamed myself for the way I did or did not take certain opportunities during that time, which is not true. It's just all in here, baby. And then what I want you to do is write a list of your accomplishments since then. So what's some things that I've accomplished? I've got my master's. I've had a whole spiritual awakening. I've been to South Africa a few times since then. What else? I got a whole show. I got a podcast. I learned how to read tarot. I mean, I'm living on my own independently. My hair is blonde now. I know how to do my nails and my hair and all that stuff. I know how to work out. I got some grown woman weight. I mean, there's so many beautiful things that have happened since then. And just because you stumble doesn't mean you're supposed to look back wondering why you even started this journey in the first place. No, you're supposed to look back and say, damn. You think I'm finna stop, bitch? Do you think this little hurdle, after all the motherfucking hurdles I done seen, baby, you think this one motherfucking thing is finna get me to stop and turn around? That's what you think. Then I need you to write down all of the things you have overcame. That's your third one. The first one is, what are you beating yourself up for? I need you to tap and get to the nitty gritty. I need one really big incident that you are beating yourself up for that's spiraling. Or it could be multiple, but I'm really getting one. the number one, because Archangel Michael's coming through here to help clear up that energy, honey. Yes, we talk about that on the on the tarot course. Please sign up for it. Oh, I just love that damn course. Then I need you to write down all the things you've accomplished since then, and to include your accomplishments, all of the really tough things that you have overcame since then. Since that really bad thing happened, I need you to write it down. I need you to stop self-abusing yourself and realize how strong and powerful you are. You don't even fucking realize it, dog. That's why sometimes you gotta write that shit down so you can realize, damn, I didn't even realize I had been doing all this shit. I didn't even realize how much progress I had made. Why? Because motherfucking FOMO. I'm so sick of FOMO, I don't know what to do. You know, FOMO is a trickster. FOMO is a trickster of the emotions and the mind, and I hate FOMO with everything in my gut. Right now, we're gonna pull some self-care cards. It's time for tarot talk, honey. Let's see what Archangel Michael has for us. Talk to us. Ooh, alone time. This was at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, pleasure. Okay. Some of y'all are in heat. Damn. Damn, why sex didn't come up? All right, y'all. Some of y'all supposed to be getting it in. Some of y'all are supposed to be getting it in with yourself, because pleasure was at the bottom of the deck and the horn just beat. Pleasure and alone time. Maybe that's the self-care and the pampering you need to be doing. Maybe it's not about, and that's why root chakra was coming up, making love to yourself. Find a way to make that a very special experience for yourself, to where you don't need somebody else to do it. And honestly, I'm making this face because that's really difficult for me to even consider. But you really got to get to a place, just like with everything else in your life, money, every other house, money, your appearance, your Maslow's hierarchy of needs, your foundation, your stability, where you lay your head. You really got to get to a place where you can satisfy yourself. I don't like that message, y'all. I don't like it. I don't, because I want some dick. Just being honest with you, excuse my language, but I do, and I don't like this at all. So let's get some more details, because I'm pissed. Talk to us, Archangel Michael. Talk to us. And that alone, y'all see how that alone time flew out? Tell me what's going on with this alone time and this pleasure, honey, please. Save your money. That's been coming up heavy. Okay, I said this in a few episodes ago. I don't remember when, where, how. I said you didn't need to spend money. If there's anything that you want or you need, ask the universe, ask the people around you for it, and it will provide. I'm telling y'all, I need a tape this morning, duct tape, random. The person, Dr. Ferguson, had it. I needed motherfucking anything that you need. A bath mat, she had it. Whatever it is that you need, laundry detergent, my mama had it. So whatever it is that you need, please just ask and you shall receive. Don't spend any money. Don't spend any money whatsoever. Now, as far as the sex is concerned, let's get some more details. Let me pull another card. We got the Four of Pentacles with the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Oh, they don't want you to get pregnant. They don't want you to get pregnant. Because the Page of Cups indicates new love, refreshed love, renewed sense of energy, children. I'm getting multiple messages. And I don't like this message at all. I don't like this message. And it conflicts with the first message, and I'm trying to figure out how to make them work, because the first message that we're getting in the beginning of the episode is it's okay to go out there and be sexual. It's okay to flaunt yourself. I think there's just a certain way that you need to go about doing it. Maybe. We got the Four of Pentacles. Play your cards close to the vest. Play your cards close to the vest. That's what this is trying to tell us. Don't tell nobody who you fucking. Don't tell nobody where you going. Don't spend your money. Don't tell people what you're spending your money on. just keep everything real close to you. Keep everything very close to you. Ain't nobody business but mine and my baby. Ooh, sneaky link energy. Sneaky link energy. And it's not even that it's sneaky, it's just that nobody knows. But I'm definitely getting pregnancy. What else is going on? I don't like this message. It's very weird. It's not what I wanted to hear. Alone time pleasure. We got 2, we got 4. The number 2, the number 4 could be significant because we have 2 and 4 on these cards, right? And then we've also got the 4 of Pentacles here as well. Let's see what else. Tell me something else. We got the 4 of Swords I just seen at the bottom of the deck. A period of rest is coming too. Some of y'all really need some rest. I know I do. Some of y'all really need some rest. And that period is coming. It's just a transition. It's a small transition, but it's a transition nonetheless. Number 4 is coming up. Something about a home. Something about a home. 4 of Pentacles. I don't know if I'm getting another card here, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, the 3 of Swords. And the Hierophant. Didn't we mention the Hierophant earlier? At the bottom of the deck. The 3 of Swords came out. All right. Now we got this message. We got 3, 4, 5. We got the 3 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Hierophant, which is number 5. And we did talk about the Hierophant in the tarot course, so make sure you check it out. richwithshow.com. Now let's look at this cards. For some reason, typically the 3 of Swords would be on the other side since it came out second, but I want to put it this way. 3 of Swords, 4 of Coins. Let's look at what we got here, y'all, with a Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Sun coming back out. What's that about? Okay. So a lot of stuff is coming through. I just gotta start talking. Okay, talk to me. Talk through me. Oh boy. Talk through me. Okay, so the reason why you're not gonna say anything is because of the jealousy. Also, I feel somebody's been holding out on you with this 4 of Coins. Somebody's been holding out. Out of fear of disappointment. And they have this belief that something is the way something is supposed to be, or it's just like FOMO energy. It's like looking back, like 5 of Cups energy. It's like someone's stuck on the way things used to be, or the way someone used to be, and they can't see. But that's not what I'm getting though. They do see, because the 2 of Swords would say that they don't see. The 3 of Swords says I see you. There's some disappointment here. 3 of Swords and the 4 of Coins. There's some pain you've been holding on to. That's what it is. Remember first I said somebody's been holding out on you? They may have been holding out on telling you the truth with that Aquarian energy. It's like they're just so rigid. They're so rigid. They're so rigid. They're so rigid, and that has really caused them to close up. Look at that 4 of Coins, holding out. Holding out. This is causing a lot of sadness. Look at that rain, those tears. Oh, yeah. I honestly don't feel it's the person watching. I don't feel it's you. I feel it's somebody in your life, whoever you've been asking about, but I don't feel it's actually you. I feel it's whoever you're asking about. So you may actually be offering some advice. Maybe, okay, thank you. Now I feel a lot better. You, the person watching, thank you, butterfly, are not the person to be holding out. You could have been holding out as far as sex too. And this is actually, I don't know what this person's intentions were. I don't know. Or if you think that holding out is going to get you further along with this person. Oh, what are your beliefs around sex? What are your beliefs around sex? Y'all, it took so long for this message to come through, and I pray that everything else resonates. Thank you, though. We are patient and we receive it. Okay. Bam. Okay, so maybe accept the fact that I cannot do this alone. 4 coins. I cannot do this alone. It's a temporary satisfaction. I can't do this alone. That's the message. So yes, some of you, okay, so no. The first message stands, which is why I didn't like this message, because I wasn't fucking feeling it. The first message stands. This is not good enough. That's where I'm getting with the 3 of Swords. That's why it says temporary. That's why I was getting, and that's why the 9 of Cups has been coming out a lot too, because it's contentment. It's like, it'll suffice. It's not enough. So maybe many of you have been doing this on your own for a while. I know I have. And at some point, it's just not enough. But what are your beliefs? What are your beliefs around sex? Or what are you holding on to? What are you holding on to? Self-abuse. What are you beating yourself up about concerning sex? It may have happened 4 years ago. It could have happened in March. Yeah. What are your beliefs around sex? Who hurt you? Who stole that fire from you? Your ability to be a freak hoe. I know who did mine. You gotta release that. You gotta banish that. You gotta tap. You gotta release them from your root chakra and your heart and your throat and your crown. But once you do the root and the heart, you'll be okay. But you have to release them from your root chakra and get back to yourself. And I'm sorry that your light was dimmed. I'm really, really, really sorry. And I'm sending lots of love and luck and healing energy to your root and your heart chakra. I'm sending it to my motherfucking self. First of all, we are going to switch to easy wisdom right now. We are going to do Ho'oponopono. This is the Hawaiian cleansing technique. You look in the mirror and you look in your eyes and you say, I'm sorry, I love you, please forgive me, thank you. I'm sorry, I love you, please forgive me, thank you. You say that as many times as you need to. Usually when you yawn, that is a release of the energy. But right now we're gonna turn down for what? To magnify that magic, because we need to and look at my throat chakra. We need to ask Archangel Michael right now to really clear out that pain and that disappointment and just feeling so violated. I really feel, honestly, I'm getting really, really, really serious right now. And I know we're magnifying the magic, but I really want to cry. And I want to say that I'm sorry that you were violated. Chinwé, rich witch, rich wizard. I'm sorry that you were violated to the point where you were shamed. And, you know, that was one of the first things I wrote down, ashamed of pain. To the point where you're ashamed of who you are, or ashamed of the pain that has been caused by someone else's bullshit, someone else's sexual repression, someone else's fear, someone else's insecurities. about their body and them not loving themselves and being authentic with themselves, and now you're being shamed for your authenticity. All right, let's magnify the magic, because I'm pissed. I'm really pissed. Magnify the Magic, this is where we do a group hypnosis. It's called Magnify the Magic because where two or more are gathered, we are able to increase the amount of energy that's on this focused intention. And with you and I sitting here, with you and your higher self watching that video, there's always lots of energies present. Your ancestors, your descendants, the universe, the trees, the bird. There's always spirits, beautiful spirits, my Archangel Michael, here to magnify your intention. So always remember that, whether we're together or not. I'm really feeling really emotional right now, y'all. Because like before I dated that nigga Lamar Blackwell, wherever the fuck you are, I'm calling you the fuck out, because you were mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially abusive. Did I cover all my bases? Emotional, financial, spiritual, everything you can think of, this nigga said to me. And I've been working really, really hard to overcome it. Shout out to JC for her giving me a eye reading. Remember I told y'all the eyes are the windows to the soul and you can read? So she looked in my eyes and gave me a reading. And she said that was still affecting me, and I just did not believe her, and I was pissed. But I didn't realize it was affecting my sexuality to this day. And I was a very sexual person. I told you I had a very long hoe phase, minus the period in between when Jared and I dated, because I was in a relationship, and I'm not a cheater by nature. So other than that though, if I'm not in a relationship, I'm pretty much hoeing. I'm just being straight up with y'all. And not feeling any sort of shame about that. And that shame was placed on me. And when I met him, you know, abusers are so jealous. They don't want you to have had a life before them. They don't want you to have had any sort of experiences before them. He was mad that I had went to the studio with Jacob before you let another nigga. So another nigga already took you to the studio, so I'm not doing anything special. I mean, he was jealous of everything. I went to New York. My mom bought me some jeans when I came back. Why would you let her do that? I mean, if I was somewhere, I wouldn't buy something if I couldn't get something for you too. I mean, jealous of every single thing, like made me out to, like, just shamed me, like took the word hoe and made it ugly. And because that's partially how I identify my sexual energy, nympho, hoe, freaky. I mean, to have that part of you like really die. And then that was reflected in my thesis, where I'm like shaming women, black women rappers, for showing off their bodies and embracing it. And because I was with him during that time, so that energy transmuted into my paper and my work and my music. That mixtape is called The Thesis. It's on YouTube as well. You can hear it, the abuse, the judgment, so much judgment. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, self. Thank you for the clarity. Okay, so right now we're gonna go back into Magnify the Magic. I'm sorry, y'all. No, I'm not sorry, but that was necessary, because I need y'all to know this shit is real. Like, I don't just get on this camera and just talk out my ass. Like, I'm telling y'all my truth. I'm walking it like I fucking talk it. Anyway, group hypnosis. I'm not trying to take over the world. I'm not trying to do no V for Vendetta type shit. It just helps to rapidly manifest whatever it is you want. It helps to rapidly rewire that subconscious to break those chains. So think of your intention right now. I got my intention, and In between each number, I'm going to count down from 5. I'm going to say the statement, I am grateful for the abundance of, and I want you to fill in the blank either in your mind or out loud. And when I snap my fingers, we will go into our hypnotic trance and we will magnify the magic together, okay? So 5, I am grateful for the abundance of truth. I got to say it out loud. 4, I'm grateful for the abundance of love. 3, I am grateful for the abundance of protection. 2, I am grateful for the abundance of clarity. 1, I am grateful for the abundance of support. Ashe. You are ready? Open your eyes. Y'all. Maybe that little bit of tapping that we just did really helped, like during the Get Real and Heal. And you know, we take on the role of our abuser when they're not in our lives anymore. From my dad to Lamar. When that void is not, when there's a void and you're so used to a certain type of way of being, and it doesn't take long. I was only with him for a year. It doesn't take long. You never know how deep that shit runs, man. That's why I love tapping. That's why I love hypnosis. That's why I love tarot, because you never know how this shit is manifesting, how your shadow is manifesting in your reality, as Carl Jung says. No idea. I really need a breather, y'all. I really tried to sit here and meditate. It just even more came up. So anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning into the Rich Witch Show. Look at all this. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, giving me a reason to do this show every month. And to be myself and trust myself and not settle for shit. So I think that's all I got. I think that's all I can give right now. I love y'all so much, and I'll see you next week. We're gonna continue talking about self-abuse. I love you. Let me know how it goes, and I'll see y'all later. Sending you lots of love and luck. See you on the other side of this healing, honey. Bye, y'all. It's the Rich Witch